So you guys have already talked about it a couple times, and I even noticed that Bob had a Smart Center tile that launches goals. We actually have some Smart Center tiles coming out that'll actually drop the goal right on there. And one of the coolest things about Meevo is we know you don't want to sit there and set up 365 days of goals. What you want to do, and what people typically do, is set up monthly goals, okay, across many different things. And it's typically revenue, but not with Meevo too. Yes, you can do revenue, but we actually give you goals on things that matter: rebook, average ticket, all the things that really, retention, right? So where do you do that? I'm gonna click on Meevo real quick here. I'll just drop right into goals. And then I'm gonna go to employee goals. Let's just say we were setting up employee goals. And I can select a goal category. Here, it's noticing that I've never been in on this login to goals before, and it's asking me if I want help on how to set up a goal. This is called our walkthrough help that we have, that it's automatically always trying to help you out. But we're going to close that out because we're all experts. We don't need help. But look at these categories: average ticket, frequency of visit, new clients per month, rebook percentage, retail, service, 5-star rating goal, request rate, membership, gift card sales, like things that are meaningful, that are really going to move the needle. So in an example, let's just say I was setting up a service goal, and then I can select a specific employee. Let's just say Kathy.
Yeah, go ahead, Kathy.
I'll select Kathy.
Consistent.
And what it's going to do is show me what her goals are. Up here, it's showing you the number of business days each month, which is also helpful. So I'll notice that, in January, we only have 21 business working days. February, only 20, but then in March, April, 22 days. So it's going to help me kind of understand that goal. The other thing that's really cool, and I'm going to try to move this screen out of the way. Let's see if I can break this, not break it. Oh, look at me. I moved it and it worked. So in this case, what I want to do is show you these buttons at the bottom. So it's showing you the goals for this year, but how cool would it be to be able to pull that down and say, I want to see actuals for this year as well. So I can actually click on actuals, and now it's going to recalculate and not only show me those goals, but by month, show me what those actuals were and show me in red where I missed and how much I missed by, not just the percentage, but the dollars. So that's important. And then another important thing is maybe I want it for goal setting, especially like as you're setting your goals for 2022. You might want to click in here and see what your actuals and goals were for last year, let's say 2021, or in this case, it's going to show 2020, which we all know was a crazy year. But I'm actually seeing actuals for last year. So when I'm setting my April goal, I can see, well, what did I do last year? I did $32,000 in this month. That's department. There weren't any I didn't in that particular thing for Kathy. But anyway, my main point here is, so last year in 2020, Kathy did 14,956. What might my goal be for this year? So the goal was set to 14,638.90, pretty precise, but I'm using last year in seasonality to set that goal. And we can do that across all those different goal categories. So now that's the setup. Let's dive into the meat, right? That's really important stuff. But what really matters is when you present that and when you work with your staff, and this is going to show up on their phone, as Stephen has mentioned. Again, we'll go to Kathy. We'll do it for today, right?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about that a second. Or even if I say, this week, and I hit apply. So what's really cool here is you might say, well, man, I only set goals for the month, right? Well, what we have done in Meevo is put in logic to figure out, well, the monthly goal is that. I know how many days they work each week. I know how many hours they work each day. So Meevo can take that monthly goal and derive it all the way down to today. So I can, in this example, I'm showing you the week, right? So Kathy's goal for the week is 3,884. Did we set 3,884? No, Meevo figured it out based on that $14,000 or whatever that number was. And so I see that she's 14% down on her goal for the week. But hey, we've got some time left, and hopefully she rocks it.
She better rock Saturday. She better rock Saturday.
Get busy.
And here's average ticket. Her goal was 105, right? She's at 104. Man, you're almost there, Kathy. Here's the coaching, right? Come on, you're almost there.
Yep.
Same thing here. But look, on service, she's at 99 and her goal was 93. On retail, she's at 58, over a $47 goal. And again, let's bring it down to today. And this is where it's really meaningful and what the default is. When I come in and I log into Meevo, I want to know, what do I need to do today, right? So she knows out of the gate, her goal is 105 on average ticket. Her goal for service today is 777. She's at 955, 23% above her goal, right? We need to work with Kathy on retail. That's the problem with most top stylists.
I
right?
know.
I don't have time to sell retail.
Yep, that's exactly what her reply would be to me. I give up, but you can't coach your wife. I can tell you that.
And here we go. Frequency of visit. Her goal is 6. She's at 4.6 with 6 weeks to go in the year. Her productivity is at 72%. Her new client retention's at 33%, and her repeat client retention's 11% above goal, which her goal was 75%. Here we're getting her client rebooking by month. Her goal is 72%. We're seeing where she's trending. Here you're getting new clients per month. Her goal was 6. There's plenty of times she hit 8 and 9, right? And then request rate. If that's important to you, then hey, her goal is 95%. 100% of the clients that she got today requested her. So this is just really great stuff. And I'm going to stop talking there and let the people that really use these tools talk. And I'll start with you, Bob, since it's your data.
No, I think it's just wonderful information. In Millennium, we had goal setting, but it was nothing like this. This is real-time information. For me, when we set a goal, you could only really manage it by month, right? You could never really do a great job coaching, because once the month expired, there's no way to go back in time and coach that stylist. So for me, I can coach them daily. They can coach themselves daily. They know now, today, where they are. They know what the tomorrow. So if you flip that to tomorrow's goal, Kathy can go in on her phone and see what her goal is tomorrow. And she'll know that, okay, now, remember I created that smart tile for estimated sales for Kathy for tomorrow. So she knows what her goal is for tomorrow, and she knows what's booked already. So already she's supposed to be thinking, how am I going to reach that $1,000 goal when I only have an $800 book?
Yep. And
That's
it knows
really made a
if
difference
she's
for us.
if she's working 4 hours today, it knows that. If she's working 8 hours tomorrow, it knows that. So the goal is intelligent. It's not random. Like, what do? If we set up a goal, if we knew we wanted her to do 10,000 this month, what do? We go 10,000 divided by the number of days she works. Your goal every day is, 1,500 or maybe only 800. But the truth is, Meevo is smart enough to know based on the schedule what she's capable of. Stephen, what do you think?
Right. So again, as you know, being a strategies coach and the way that we really look at goals, again, we look at team goals. So overall team sales, overall retail and service sales as a group, that we do break it down for the day of the company needs to do X amount.
Right.
But again, as I said before, the sales work will come when we do. Right. So the other ones, as you scroll down to the pre-booking and you scroll down to the, your average tickets, you scroll down to, whatever those were here at the bottom here.
Yeah, John, I didn't put
Over the bars of what we call KPI, or the key performance indicators, new client retention, all of these things. The better that I get at pre-booking, if I'm really good at pre-booking, that means my retention will go up. Then I'll capture more customers through rebooking. So the higher the pre-book I have, the better retention I'm going to have. The better I rebook, that not only better, and then I have better retention, then it means I'll have better productivity, right? That I'm guiding customers into the salon. And again, in a team-based business, it doesn't matter whose chair they're in, it's as long as they come back to the business. So what's great about this, and as far as the coaching is that you're looking at seasonal, and that you're looking at your am I getting better? Am I getting worse? Am I healthy or sick? I had used that analogy earlier. As a doctor, somebody came, and I shared this with you before, John. And if they came in and they said, "Hey, Bob, here's your vitals," so they just gave you your blood pressure number, and they gave you your cholesterol number, and they gave you your, whatever liver whatever it is number they give you, and they say, "Sorry, dude, you're on your deathbed. Here's your numbers, get better."
Yep.
Okay, well, that doesn't work. We need to understand what drives those numbers here. And this right here gives us that day-to-day at your fingertips opportunity to take a look at where I'm at. So as far as team goals, that's where we're at. We're looking at where, where we're open, where we're over or short or what we need to accomplish. And then, what's my contribution to that? My contribution to that ultimately is the way that I handle the other performance indicators.
Yeah, and what Bob was saying is I cleared this out so you can see the team level. He just doesn't have his team level goals set up right now. But otherwise they would have actually shown up for the team.
That's right.
coaching.
Yeah, that's it. No, they're in there. I know that. Yeah. Yeah, so they can see real time.
Yeah.
So.
What's also great about this, there's an area where you can go and actually see the actual numbers. If John hits charts, you'll see all the data will actually come out of that. And you also could change from service sales to units. Same thing with retail.
Yes.
Some people do units sold, right? I want to sell 1.5 units per guest kind of thing. So you could change that to units and see where you're at with units.
The one area around retail that I really coach to is that percentage clients purchasing. That number right there, if the higher the percentage, again, a 40% clients purchasing is our goal. And you start to look and coach around that. Because as products get more expensive and things, so that's a moving target. That percentage of clients purchasing is always static. It's always something that you can rely on. And I'd rather a customer leave with something than $1,000. One customer leaving with $2,000.
Yep.
Yeah, Steve, we're going to cover the MA 200 report, which we all know and love.
Oh yeah,
and we're going to cover those numbers in one of the next segments. So and that ties directly into goal setting because you want to understand where you're coming from to know where you want to go. And I think that MA 200 report, the employee KPIs and team level KPIs, super important and really a game changer. When we created that report in the late 90s, it was amazing.